Good evening, good morning, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Hello, everybody. This is my last live for the week, so welcome everyone. I hope that, we will have a great live. This is a post-Mercury retrograde special, so we're going to have a look at what we've learned, what's going on in our energy right now, what's coming up. Let's wait for a few more people to jump online. Ave, Princess, Rita, D. Ramlal. We have Isis, Noxie, Lisa. Hi, everybody. Okay, just going to wait for a few more people to come on. We're looking at the post-Mercury retrograde. It is the 7th of April where I am. It is Monday morning. So for a lot of you, it will still be Sunday evening. And Mercury goes direct tomorrow for you, so for everybody. So this is exciting. I do feel some trepidation with some of you. Perhaps you've had a difficult Mercury retrograde period over the past 3 weeks. Perhaps things haven't been going swimmingly. Well, they're about to go full steam ahead. So this next week in astrology, from the 7th till the 14th, before the full moon in Libra, is a very exciting time. And a lot of things will start really falling into place that you've been waiting for to happen. You'll be able to go ahead with plans, book things, sign things. But there's still some fear around. I feel that we're over the shadow energy. Some of you maybe have thinking about a lot of things in the past situations or people even may have been resurfacing over the past 3 weeks. If you haven't heard from anyone like an ex or someone who's been estranged in a family member or what have you, you may have been thinking a lot about situations or people, experiences you've had in the past, how you've changed patterns or how you haven't changed some certain patterns and their habitual behaviors. So, Mercury retrograde is good in that way because it allows us to have a pause, but we are over that now. We're over, definitely over the hump of it, and we're over the shadow, but there may be some lingering type of energy around where there is fear attached to past situations or, being afraid or scared of the future. Writing things down or, writing down your thoughts on this will be very beneficial to you. Let's have a look and see what Saya dari Indonesia, apa kabar Zara? Okay, happy Eid al-Fitr if you're still in Java. I guess you guys are having the last of the holidays, so yes. Okay, we've got 2 cards for the post-Mercury retrograde. Interesting. They're very much of a paradox, but we're just going to go forward, okay? We have the number 6 and the number 3. Let's look at them. We've got cloud scrying, be still, for it's in the act of patience, and I want to say, and presence, that guidance is met with clarity. So for those of you who have not gained any sort of clarity, or you've gained a little bit of clarity but not the whole picture, this post-Mercury retrograde, that fear, that unknownness may still be around. I'm feeling it for myself in certain situations. I know that I have some things that I have to start signing and dealing with, and I'm like full steam ahead to do it. But there's still some trepidation for me to do that. There's like, will it work out? Will everything be swimmingly? Will everything be okay? Will it be easy? Will it be difficult? I think a lot of us need to ask these questions to gain the strength. Spirit just said to say, yes, it can, and you can do something, okay? Vigilance is necessary, or vigilance is necessary at this time. Heed this warning. It's still really important to be aware of the energies around us, that we are moving and shaking in the right circles or with the right people in the right situations. Let's pull some tarot, okay? Let's get some more clarification of what this vigilance is all about. Yeah, clarity is definitely coming. If you're unsure about going ahead with something or doing something, perhaps it's something you've been thinking about in Mercury retrograde, or maybe you're thinking about it for a long time. Maybe this is something that's been in the works for years and you're about to go forward and go ahead. You may be getting communication or something coming through that's going to give you a lot more clarity. Communication is vital here right now. The first card we have is Triumph. I love this. This is the Chariot. Just like I said, full steam ahead. It is time to go full steam ahead with a project or a situation. Whatever you want to do now, Spirit is giving us the green light to say it's time to act. No more procrastinating, okay? Do it from a heartfelt level. Make sure that you're doing what you love and what you are passionate about. This Seven of... Sorry. This Chariot, I had just woke up. This Seven and this Chariot reminds me of the Six of Wands in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So I'm going to pull some of those in a second. But this is the green light. I just said green light, and we have the heart chakra energy, which of course is the color green. We also have solar plexus energy. Perhaps some of you need to do some chakra work, okay? Balancing those chakras. Use your intuition at this time, especially with that vigilance is necessarily at this time. Heed the warning. You know, you are over any periods of heartbreak or loss. It's not returning, guys. It really isn't. I think we sometimes go through a period of bad luck and we're still waiting for the other shoe to drop even after it's all over. So Spirit's saying, no, it's all over. We are with you. You are being guided in the right direction, okay? And then we have another chakra energy. So a good practice to do right now with a full body chakra meditation to really open yourself up to Spirit, especially here with this third eye chakra, to your higher self. Listen to what your higher self is trying to tell you at this time. We have another chakra energy, so that's just a clarification for me. Do what you are passionate about and what you love. Use your intuition as your higher self. Have more trust in yourself, guys. You do have a lot of spiritual strength here and backing from Spirit to move ahead, okay? For some of you, it could be to do with a relationship as well. There's really a need to ground here with all these chakra energies coming out, to open up your heart chakra, to open up your sacral, to open up your solar plexus, and really follow your gut. That is your collective reading for today, for the post-Mercury reading. So green light, full steam ahead, everybody, for whatever it is that you want to do. Hi, Space Cowboy and Country. How are you going? Okay, I have wrote a list. I will read it out. The first person is Noxie. Then we have Isis, D. Ramlal, Sweeter, Princess, Aive, Lisa, Space Cowboy Country. That's all I have on my list right now, so that's good. We don't have a lot of people online at this point, but hopefully we'll get some more people coming in, okay? So the first person is Noxie. Noxie, if you're there, let me know. You can post your question. If you do miss your turn, guys, I will move to the next person. We're all on here to get readings, so you know, I don't want to hang around waiting for people to jump on and off, and we can't do that. So be respectful and understand that. Thank you. What does Spirit want you to hear, Noxie? Let's see. So for this post-Mercury retrograde for you, what happened in the past 3 weeks for you? You know that. I don't know that. But you know that. So what is here for you now? Like, what does Spirit want you to focus on and do? Let me just sit on this energy. if you haven't seen something that's a red light or a red, sorry, if you haven't seen something that's a red flag before, you're going to see something now, okay? This is like clarification coming in, illumination, the sun type of energy where something's going to be illuminated, possibly that maybe it's something that you don't want to see, but it will be definitely be for your best interests. Perhaps there's like a silver lining to something here where something's been very difficult, but there's like an energy of it's going to be okay, and you're going to see the silver lining to possibly a situation that you are not very happy about, or something that's happened that you're not very happy about, okay? All right. It's almost like uncovering some sort of secret. I'm seeing like the Seven of Swords or the moon type energy, where like there's something that you haven't seen in the past that you're going to start hearing about or getting clarification, and then you're going to know which way to go. Like you're going to be able to make a clear, concise decision. Some people could have been wearing a mask in your environment, I'm hearing as well. Let's see what comes out here. Yeah. Maybe somebody or a group of people have put you down. Paul is with me now, my guide. He's putting his hand on my back. He puts his hand on a certain area in my back. I know it's him. So thank you for being here, my spirit guide. And it's my main spirit guide. We all have a main spirit guide, by the way, guys. We'll have a lot of angels protecting us and watching over us, and we have our guides guiding us, but we have one main spirit guide. That's something I found through my years of practice. So just so as you know, connect with your guides. See, ask your guides their names, okay? Especially your main guide, okay, that's with you. Ask them to give you a sign to show that they're around. Paul always puts his hand between my shoulder blades on the right side of my body. So, yeah, very like a soft touch, but I know he's there. There's something about possibly somebody put you down or dismissed you, didn't like view your ideas as important. There's something here. Remember, anyone's reflection or deflecting energy onto you is how they feel about themselves. There is a period of healing that you're going through. Perhaps there's a disappointment, yeah. But remember, you are magical here, okay? And you have spirit really guiding you. There's a lot of fives in this reading: 52, 54, 55. 53 is not here. Whatever happened in, I'm going to say whatever happened in 2024 is behind you. It's time to really embrace any healing that you need to do, okay? And it's really important. I find this really hard to do, to be in the present moment. I find it really hard even now, but I find it really, really difficult. I think that as humans, we are conditioned through our lives to, and perhaps we've lost security somewhere along the way. So that is a big thing for me personally. But here is like knowing your worth. Perhaps someone put you down, like I said recently, or in the, even in 2024, you had a difficult year. And Spirit's asking you to be more spontaneous now in this year of the 9. Especially in regards to love. Really put your heart out there. It doesn't matter, how much other people have put you down. Know your worth, because you are worthy, you are magical, you are unique. You have a lot of amazing traits and love that anyone would want to embrace, okay? And you have the soulmates card as I'm saying that. So interesting. I don't know if you're looking for love or you are already having love in your life, but there's some sort of changes here with love or relationships, the relationship you're in, a relationship coming in. If you're looking for love, that's very possible. It's really important that you know your worth There's a couple of messages here, extra messages before we pull the tarot. It's really important that you do know your worth to be able to attract that perfect person, that soulmate, that twin flame that is out there for you. And with that, like with saying that, that is all about healing and making sure that you do go through the process by the book here of healing and really do take it seriously by writing all the things down in your life that, you know, oh, I really need to do that video on healing so people can understand how to heal correctly. But there is a manifestation video, I just want to say, in the description, Noxie. Healing is not an easy process, and it's not a quick process. It will take its time. But you are magical, you are worthy enough, okay, to do the healing and to give that back to yourself. Thinking positively is right there, up there, in the most important thing to focus on. And I think that's coming in for you, thinking more positively, thinking things will go right instead of thinking everything's going to go wrong or the other shoe's going to drop type of energy, okay? Being in the present moment is one of the hardest things I find to do, but Spirit is asking you to try and like enjoy each day, each small thing. I saw quite a few like little messages last night. I don't know where I saw them, like on t-shirts and things like that when I was out. Like, you know, really enjoy the small things, like cherish those small, beautiful anecdotes, Spirit is saying. Like small things that happen, like the sunrise, which is not small, but, you know, it happens on a daily. We can take advantage, not take advantage, that's not the word. We can take for granted a lot of the wondrous things and the wonder and awe of the universe that are around us. So yeah, 6 of Wands, so there's a lot of success here. Thank you, Queen. I do have a list. The healing process, you know, I'll give you an example. I can't like talk about this all the time to people, but you know, hopefully those who need to hear the process hear it. Just like, for example, let's example it. You know, family. Okay, write down like where you are with your family. Do you have good relationships? Do you want to have a good relationship with past people? Do you want to reconnect with others from your family that there's been difficulty with? And then, you know, your relationship with what you think about family. Perhaps your blood family is not your family. Perhaps you've gained a different type of family, whether it's a friend's family or a lover's family. And, you know, how do you feel about things that have gone on possibly in your childhood? That's a different part of your healing. And that's a big part of your healing because, you know, show me a boy of 7 and I show you the man. A lot of most things, all things that happen to us when we're a child, we carry through into adulthood with us, all right? So what things can you now release? What narratives have other people told you as a child or you've kept telling yourself? What can you release now? So this healing process and the 10 areas of healing, I call it, it's not an easy process and it's not a fast process. So it's important though that it is done and you do it like regimented, okay, and be disciplined in regards to really doing that. Success in work possibly is coming up for you, Noxie, or in career, whether you're working now or not. There is some sort of reward and recognition. If it's been difficult in your career or study, that is coming to an end. If it's been difficult to find a job, I feel that, and you're looking, there may be like a work coming in for you that's going to be very good for you. Definitely knowing your worth and putting yourself on a pedestal, doing a few small things for yourself, even if it's like at home and you have some sort of regimented routine where you can get up in the morning, you know, brush your hair, do possibly, you know, a little bit of makeup, have a shower and get dressed in something nice, make yourself feel good, treat your body well, exercise, eat well. All these things are all part of like self-worth. I abstain from alcohol now, I don't drink anymore. I found it quite easy to give up alcohol. I'm just giving you an example here. If you want to give something up to make yourself feel better, especially if it's booze, okay? Put the bottle down, guys. It really, nothing is like, nothing can make you feel better physically, mentally, etc., spiritually, than putting down the bottle. So, you know, if you've been thinking about stopping drinking, anybody online, it is the time to do so now, guys, to get clear, to have that clarity. I used to have a lot of mental fog when I was drinking. It did not sit well with me. I think I was allergic to alcohol, actually. 2 of Wands, okay. This is carving a new path for yourself, okay. I don't even drink socially. 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands. 3 of Swords in the reverse. That was in the collective, so maybe go back and watch the collective. Whatever, you know, plans you're making, it may be hard to, or struggle to sort of like carve out a new road, or you're unsure about which direction to go in. You don't have to make any major plans just because Mercury's gone direct, okay? Healing is probably the most important part of your reading today, Noxie. You are getting out of a space, I do feel, of difficulty. It's how you talk to yourself. Practice affirmations. Make sure that you're definitely, see, I'm not stressed at work. I'm not stressed at work. I don't know, maybe because I know everyone so well there. I do know my job very well. I do enjoy my job to a degree. To a degree, my primary job. You know, I wouldn't say everybody. I don't know of many people who enjoy their job like 100%. It's, you know, we all go there to work and to gain money, right? Like, when it comes down to it. The struggle that you may have in forging a new path may be a little bit of a struggle. Like I said, take your time with it. Take your time. Be gentle on yourself. Put yourself first and do your healing. Will be a major part of getting downloads in the future to know which path, which direction. Use your intuition, especially when it comes to love. I think that you're wanting to manifest love in. I really do. Something looks like a struggle here. But as long as, like, something looks like a struggle, but it can be downplayed by definitely thinking more positively and not letting what people say affect you, or what you tell yourself. It's really important to separate your emotions from your mental here. Okay. Thank you, Noxie. Isis, if you're there, post your question. Hi, Elaine, how are you? Jasmine and Lolita dropped in also, so welcome, everybody. We're doing a post sort of like, and Jasmine, yeah. Excuse me. We're doing a post Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I said pre because, I mean, some of us are still sitting in that energy. I know I am. There is some fears still. I feel over the shadow energy though, but some past things may still be wanting to resurface. So watch out for those. Know when your mind is like telling you, I have this thing. I don't know why I have this thing in my life, but it's like something is going to happen, like that's going to ruin something, or this can never happen for me. But we need to really like think positively, and definitely think positive, more positively, right? Isis, if you're there, post your question. If you're not, D. Ramlel is after you. So let's make sure we're moving through people here. I love reading. Are you single or coupled, Isis? Queen, you are on the list. Are you single? Are you coupled? It's hard to just say release the negative thoughts. I think any habit is like, that's worth creating a new narrative in the way you think, or anything that you do is like, can take a while. You really have to train or untrain your brain from, you know, I always like, if I start thinking something negatively, I say cancel, delete that thought, and always just say, you know, everything's going to be okay type of energy. Isis, are you single or coupled? Let's have a look and see what your cards want to say. This is the card. This is the card. This is the card that I didn't pick up. That's the card. That's because nothing was coming out. There is a frustration here. A frustration that things aren't happening for you, or you feel that things are not just coming together. You're not meeting the right person. The people that you meet are just not the right people. There's that feeling here. There's a lot of caring and nurturing and love that you have. And you're ready to be sort of more determined to find like your soulmate, or to find someone who's really going to resonate with you here. There could have been a disappointment in a past marriage or relationship. Love 2025 for you. I don't think that you've found anyone who is equal in your energy, where you're very giving and loving and kind, and you always seem to, I'm feeling, meet people who just want to take, or be energy vampires here, okay? And you're looking for someone who is a lot more equal, who is equal with their energy, who, you know, gives and takes equally, right? Just like you need to do too. So it's important, like this feeling of receiving for you is important too. So perhaps you're not normally receptive to receiving love from another, or you're the one that's been always like the giver in a relationship. But there is peace coming up. I think like just to source somebody in your life that can bring you a lot of inner peace, and you don't have to struggle. I think it's the struggle that you don't want the struggle. Who does want the struggle? You want someone who's going to give love and back to you. I think you've given a lot in your life here. So you've been thinking possibly about this, and what sort of person, your relationship you have with love. What sort of person you want to attract. I think you just want more peace in your life, possibly gone through a lot, okay. Yeah, chaos and conflict. Gone through a lot, either just in general, with family members, with people in your life. Things haven't been easy. In relationships, possibly, things haven't been easy. Spirit has really tried and has helped you through those difficult times in the past with exes, or with difficult family members or friendships. And trying to tell you, it's almost like Spirit's been trying to show you to have more self-worth, and to put boundaries up with others and say no, okay? So we have a loyalty and a loyal heart. It's almost like you're manifesting, or trying to manifest this person in. Let's clarify who's coming towards you. Perhaps you do get a lot of attention from people, or you have in the past. Perhaps it's a struggle to, like, especially if you're online, a lot of people may want your attention, but when it comes down to it, like I said, you've never really met the person who is equal in their energy to you and very giving and loving. Yeah, Three of Swords. That Three of Swords has come out 3 times already today. I think you're willing to put this hard work in with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you put a lot of hard work in the past to a relationship, and it wasn't reciprocated, and you didn't get the love you received back. Spirit doesn't want you to give up on having that vision of having that beautiful, lovely family, home and life, right? So you have the Ace of Cups, nice, and the Taurus energy of the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So this is saying that new love is coming in. It's not coming in really quickly, because Spirit wants you to change your way of thinking, or some sort of mindset here, and get out of this internal battle on a mental level that nothing's going to work out, I'm not going to meet the right person, all this sort of thing, because the more you tell yourself that, the more of that you're going to get. So Spirit really wants you to, you know, like they are offering you a peaceful love into your life. It's coming in. It's coming in slowly. So the work that you would need to do, the project that I'm giving you, is to really focus on your positivity in your mind, although that's like not an easy thing to do. You know, have new habits, cultivate new mental habits and ways of thinking. And the Hermit, I want you to sit on this information and see how you can do that. Whether you are looking at self-help videos on YouTube, whether you're looking at like how to think more positively videos, all these sorts of things will really support you, okay? Because I think a lot of the things that have happened still prey on your conscious or subconscious, all right? So that you can have this beautiful new beginning in love. So who is coming towards you? Yeah, look at this, the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. So you can have everything that you dream of and manifest it in and bring it in. So as you think onto this earth, into reality, into literal, yeah? Okay. But you don't have to rush this process. Take your time with it. Like I said, it takes a long time to break a habit. And this now has come up in the upright. It's not showing me a specific person at this point, okay? Yeah, Spirit's not going to show us. They said, and we're not. And we're not going to show you the moon, okay, in reverse as well. And the Hanged Man. It's really important that you do this internal dialogue with yourself, right? How have I think negatively? How do I think negatively now? How can I change that habitual pattern? How can I change the narrative in the way I think and deliver messages as well to others? Because we can deflect our own internal pain onto other people without even knowing it. So being very consciously aware of how you're thinking and how you're delivering messages. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on right now. And they're going to support you in this. There is a person in your future, okay? It's not giving me a timeline. It's not going to. The last card in your spread today is the Moon in reverse. Spirit's just sort of said that's it now. Like that's your project right now. You do have new love coming in, but you need to work on, and you can have everything you want here. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups is in your future, but it's not showing me a specific person. And this person won't come in until like you've done the work. So do the work, okay? And be determined with this card to do the work, all right? Who is next, Elaine? Who is next? Farida. Hi, Farida. We'll put you on the list. Hi, Kelly. Post your question. Let's see what's here. Country, ham. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for Kelly. Kelly. What's here for Kelly? What's her question? Let's see what's here. I think Kelly is a friend of Eddie, or has been on Eddie's lives. I don't know. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Let's have a look and see what's here. So with your Aries, is this somebody you're seeing, dating? Sorry, Kelly, I can't remember everyone's story. Is this someone you're dating or someone you're interested in? Is this an ex? Let me know. Who is the Aries to you, Kelly? You're separated, okay? I can't remember. I don't remember what I say. When I do readings of people, it sort of like goes out because I go into the next person, okay? So we have Sunstone. I really like this. You are unique. You are different, Kelly, okay? You are very unique. And there's something within you here that is possibly something you haven't found yet within yourself that is magical and unique. Could be a spiritual gift. It could be that you have something to give to others. It could be some like professional or creative talent that you have. Okay. There's some truth possibly that came out, or someone came out and told you something, and you could have found something out about this person, the Aries. You could have just like intuitively sort of known what something was going on. There's some sort of truth that is open now, or some sort of clarity that you have in regards to this person. They could have opened their heart to you. The owl spirit is here as well, which is clarity and changes in regards to this. There's flexibility that is required. Perhaps you're being more flexible, or they are, in regards to communication, or about, you know, opening the heart up in some sort of way. There's a slowness here in relation to the Aries, where like things are becoming more apparent or understanding for either what happened with your separation, or like what is going on in their life right now. You may have some sort of joining of the minds. I'm hearing like telepathy with this person, where you sort of like have an idea of what this person is thinking or doing, and then they call you or something like that, okay? There's a lot more peace coming into your life. I think you're getting over any difficulty in regards to an understanding of why things happened, and that it wasn't your fault, okay? Or, you know, you're not blaming yourself anymore. Perhaps you blamed yourself for this separation, okay? But you're coming out of that energy. There's a lot more free type of energy with you here. I don't know if you want to get back with this person, or, you know, whether you just want the truth from this person. There's something here about still like a connection with them. Perhaps you're moving away from this energy because this person made you feel a lack of, and you're moving away from that. King of Wands, Sag, Aries, Leo. There he is at the bottom of the deck. Like this person was definitely a burden. I feel like you've said what you wanted to say, and you don't want to put the hard work in anymore, okay? Or they don't, but I feel it's more like on your part, okay? Ten of Swords is saying what you wanted to say. It came out in the reverse. I feel it may be like that you haven't said everything, or they haven't said everything. It's like an unfinished business card, this Ten of Swords in the reverse. Something being unsaid, wanting the truth, that is on the truth energy. Somebody wearing a mask. Maybe you won't get the truth. Maybe it's not what you need. Maybe you just need peace. Maybe you need to be a bit more gentle on yourself, and just, I'm getting that it is what it is energy. There is some instability. The Queen of Pence is you. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, whether you have that in your chart or not. This is talking about needing to get more grounded, okay? Perhaps Spirit is saying this is a need for you here. It's almost like a test. Can you just walk away from this situation as it's being being unfinished? Like, can you just leave it and walk away? Does it really have to be finished? Do things really have to be now said? We have Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is Aries energy. This person is showing as a page. There's immaturity here. There's possibly still things that they want to do. They may be a bit of a player, or have been a bit of a player, whether you know or not. Maybe that's what you want to know. It's like, were you like with someone else, or were you interested in another person? And they're showing up there again. Okay, I think you already know the answer to your own questions. This person definitely has a very like split personality in regards to they can be mature about some things and very immature about others, okay? Spirit really wants you to work on your mental, freeing yourself from this mental prison about the Aries. They are showing up quite prevalently at the forefront of your energy, so you must be thinking a lot about this person, okay? And there they are in the reverse, the Emperor. There's a lot of imbalance, I would say, with both of your energies. Is there a reconciliation? I mean, I don't see it with the cards that have come out at this point in time. If it would be a very slowly coming back together. I don't know if this person's ready for commitment with the Emperor being in reverse, especially with the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. Queen of Swords, Strength. Spirit is sort of like showing me here that you need to get more determined and more focused in your mental about what it is you want, or what it is you want out of a relationship in your mind. And you have the Strength card, so you have the spiritual strength to forge new friendships and relationships. There is a soul contract, or this person is in your life or was in your life, Leo energy here. Like you have a soul contract with the Aries, like no doubt about that. But I feel it's more like on a teaching level, where Spirit is teaching you your boundaries, like what you will and won't put up with. Yeah. And realizing like what sort of person would burden you and what sort of person will be more of a peaceful relationship for you, okay? So maybe this person was a lesson more than a lifetime type of energy, okay? There's a lot of fire in your reading today. So you may be very frustrated. You may get, you've got fire. You've got so much fire here. Perhaps this person makes you feel angry when you think about them at the moment. Just be careful. I mean, there is a strong, this could be a reconciliation, but is it for the right is it for the right reasons, okay? Because the Knight of Wands can be very much like an in and out player type of energy, right? That wants passion, that wants intimacy. Yeah. Are they doing the right thing by you? Are you doing the right thing by them as well? Oh, perhaps that's what you want from this person. Perhaps that's how you think you could possibly win them back. I'm not sure that's the right way, okay? That will lead to heartbreak. So just know that inviting this person back between the sheets again will definitely cause heartbreak for you and more anxious mental energy. Yeah, and possible complications with the Tower being here, all right? We've got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well. I'm not sure the Aries currently has the capacity to love like you want them to, okay, at this point in time. I see it's up to you, of course, if you want to reconcile. I think this person may try to come back in because they know that, you know, they just know that you will say yes. Okay, so that's up to you whether you say yes to them or not. But there's very much so a possibility that you could, you know, jump into bed with this person again, okay? Because I do see them trying to come back in for a booty call type of energy. All right, Ramlal. Ramlal, you can post your question. AA came on. Hi, AA. Let's see. Thank you, Kelly. And that's up to you, right? That's your decision. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you, Ramlal. What Spirit wants you to bring in. You know, Mercury retrograde. Mercury is going direct today. It's going direct for me tomorrow, for you guys if you're in the US. The 7th of April, okay? And there's a lot of really positive things coming up in the next week. We do have a very difficult Libra full moon though, just to give you the heads up. You know, nothing goes swimmingly for too long, does it? You know, we have those full moons to deal with, right? So just a heads up on that one. And there's lots of astrology out there about the full moon in Libra on the 14th of April. But for the next week is looking very like, how can I say, it's looking very auspicious, okay, for the next week. So hummingbird, we have the wind beneath your wings are shifting if you don't pay attention. Ooh, so this is a green light from the universe to take this position. And I'm not telling you what to do. Your decision is yours alone. We all have free will. But Spirit's saying, like, you may miss an opportunity if you don't make a decision quickly. So it's important that you take this offer seriously. What will it bring for you? Let's have a look and see what the tarot say. If you don't pay attention, you may lose flight. You may miss that wind, that opportunity to level up. I mean, Mercury has gone direct. You can apply. You can do that paperwork. You can get that job. Okay. It's not time to procrastinate and stand still now. You need to jump on this, Ramlal. Okay. Because there's a lot of success coming with this. I think that you would be, if you jumped on this now, you would be possibly successful in getting this position. 6 of Wands. I feel it would be something that you really would like to do. I feel an excitement energy, and we have the Hierophant. So success in work. This connection with this person. Everything happens. Well, not everything, but this has happened for a reason. Meeting up with this person and them offering you a position. Don't fight this or don't think too much about it. 5 of Wands in the reverse. There's a need to not have this internal battle with oh, I couldn't do that, or I'm not good enough to do that job type of energy. And you need to really put your doubts aside now and really say, I can do this. Spirit's really going to help me to level up and to be very good. So let your guard down with yourself, with your human self, right? And just go for it type of energy here. So that's a very quick sort of reading. I would say that you would be very happy in this position if you went for it. This is an offer that could pass you by if you don't take it. That's what Spirit's saying, okay? And the connections you make, the happiness you would have at this position, and the connections you would make in this job would definitely outweigh anything. And your doubts about yourself and abilities would dissipate once you started. I think that you would be supported greatly, especially by this, especially if it's a masculine, okay? Shriyamshi. Shriyamshi. Hi. I've added you to the list. Okay, just going to get a quick order, guys. The next person is Sweeter. Sweeter, post your question. Let's do it. Okay, let's have to get some water. Okay, sweetheart is not there anymore. Princess, are you there? Or Eve, or Princess, sweetheart isn't there. There's only a few people online today, which is unusual. I usually get a lot more people than this at this time of day, especially on a Sunday night. I'm not sure. Leah, who's Leah? Got Leah, Eve. I don't know who Leah is. But Sweeter, I have Sweeter, Princess, Eve on my list. Princess, post your question. I'm going to bring out a Seasons of the Witch Oracle for everybody, okay? I don't know who Leah is. Oh, Princess Leah, okay. That's it, okay, thank you. All right, let's have a look and see what your question is and what Spirit wants you to know for this post-Mercury energy. Mercury has gone direct. Spirit's really asking you to try and, like, not force the river here, just go with the flow. We have paper boats. It's the number 27, my favorite number. Okay. Stay afloat and don't tilt too much. A lesson awaits you. So there's a need here to not like look for things to happen or go out, color outside the lines. There's something here to just like really stay in your lane at the moment, especially if you're waiting for someone to get back to you, waiting for something to happen. Like, don't go out of your way to try and get an answer for anything at this point, okay? Do the right thing when you can, and there's a lesson here that awaits you. So what's the lesson? What's the lesson coming in? No more lessons, Leah's saying. No more lessons, okay? Please. Okay. Perhaps you're watching somebody, or you're watching what they're doing, what sort of posts that they post, or who their friends are on social media. Perhaps you're the one that's being like watching from afar. Don't let any anger or wanting to say something just spontaneously get the better of you either. Here I'm picking up. Okay. So we have the star. It came out in the reverse. We want it in the upright. Things lining up in the right time for you. Okay. Needing to get more grounded. Not being afraid here of the mountain that's in front of you. There's a lot of opportunities coming up for you. Behind that mountain or beyond that ridge, you know, proves a lot of exciting opportunities, possibly travel for you. I'm picking up a lot of travel and movement here. Something to do with online. Perhaps you're wanting to start a business or something like that, doing some sort of online presence. Spirit really wants you to focus on your grounding. You have firm foundation and the base chakra right below it. So this is like really get grounded, especially using any earth elements you have in your birth chart. There's a lot of opportunities coming up. Don't get swept away. Keep your head on straight, okay? I'm also getting like, don't follow any quick rich schemes or anything like that, Leah. Right now, don't, just do your research, but there's some sort of opportunity, possibly for travel. Perhaps it's somewhere you've always wanted to go and you can start saving for that trip, but like not actually doing it yet, okay? A lot of positive movement towards some sort of dream. Virgo energy here. We also have Aquarius, okay? Doing your research. So do your research in everything right now. You are moving in the right direction. Spirit is trying to guide you towards your dreams. and how to get there, I want to say. And I think you will get there, especially if you like really do everything from a grounded level, right? And the Empress, I'm seeing the Empress energy, where the Empress is Taurus, Libra, but she has got a lot of earth, right? She's grounded, she looks after herself, she puts herself first. She researches new opportunities that come through. You've got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is success. If you're wanting to travel, I feel that like it will be a very successful thing to do, or there will be something like at the other end of that. You may decide to do that very quickly, or want to do that and do it quite fast. There's something here about doubting yourself or not knowing whether you want to struggle towards a particular dream or goal anymore. But Spirit is saying, you know, they are the wind beneath your sails sort of thing. Okay. There's something here about boats possibly as well, because we do have two cards of that, you know, show boats here. Okay. Double Eight of Wands, Tower energy at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely some sort of fast movement forward towards a dream or a goal. Do not give up on something, okay? It could be something you started in your past. Maybe it's to do with a person from your past, but I feel it's more like a project you started in the past. Maybe you're picking up on that again. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, there's a lot of success and happiness in regards to whatever this could be, okay? So don't self-doubt here. You can do this, Leah. I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, sorry, apologies for that quick break that I had. Okay. Eve or Lisa? Let me see. Eve or Lisa, post your question. Lisa is after Eve. Post your question. I hope that made sense to you, Leah. Okay, general, I'm seeing too many angel numbers lately. Eve, I'm here. Okay, Eve, what's your question? I don't see it, so you need to repost, please. Okay. It's approximately 8 a.m. where I am, 8 p.m. where you guys are about. I don't know. Let me know what time it is. Thank you, Leah. And I will be on for another maybe hour, but that's going to be it. I won't be online for another week, guys, okay? If you want a private reading, I've just got 1 or 2 spots left today. It is half price reads right now. So if you want to send me an email for a private reading, I do have the time to do those 1 or 2 readings today, but then that's it, okay? And I won't be on for another week either, so, well, actually, that's not true. I probably will come on when I'm at work, but it'll be more like the morning time for you, not the evening, okay? Okay. Garden beds. Yes, I'm doing so. I'll just tell you guys what they are. My half price reads are $25 US for 30 minutes and $40 for 1 hour. That's my half price. And yeah, like I said, I've got 1 or 2 spots there. If you want to email me today, I can get that done, and you'll have your reading in the next 24 hours. Okay. Eve. There's a need to slow down here, Eve, like you're working so hard on something. There's and you know, sometimes we can like not see the wood for the trees, which means basically the bigger picture. We're just focusing on all these little things, but we're losing sight of what we're doing it all for. So Spirit wants you to pull back your energy a little bit here. You need to do more reflection, have that time to rest, have that time to empty your mind, have that time to re-look also at your original dreams, and are they still the same, or are they the same but you've tweaked them a little bit or added something or subtracted something. I'm getting adding and subtracting. Perhaps you work in math or finance, something like that. Okay. But there's something here about really needing to slow down and like smell the roses type of energy, Eve. There's like a reset here. I've got 2 of Wands energy where you're being asked to re-look at your dreams and your goals. Are they the same things? Are you with the person that you want to be with? Are you single? Do you want to look for love? Have you done the healing that you've done, like you needed to do? We can get so caught up in our life, our day-to-day life, and that's what the Matrix is all about. That's what they want us to do, okay? So you're needed to reflect here, okay? And there's something about your dreams, right? There's something in all 3 of these cards. It talks about dreams. You have 1111 here as well. Oh, 11. Wow. I don't think I've ever had this, Eve. 111111. Wow. You could be seeing 11111. You could be seeing 11 or ones. 1111 is here. Interesting. 1111 can definitely talk about structure, solidity, security. Like Spirit is reminding you that you can make your dreams real. However, like abstract or crazy or far away your dreams may feel, like you can accomplish them. I think you're a very hard worker. I think you're very determined. There's a determination here to make your dreams real, to accomplish something, whether it be in career, whether it be in love, okay? Dream the world into being. Don't stop manifesting. Don't stop imagining, okay? Co-create with spirit. Wow. So there's a really strong manifestation here. Manifestation energy to make your dreams real. And nothing that you've done in your previous, you know, in your lifetime, nothing's been wasted, okay? It's all been for very good reason. You've learned a lot of lessons. There's been challenges and obstacles, but you've learned a lot of things from them. There's a lot of mirroring energy here I'm picking up. Possibly you're involved with someone. There's something exciting coming in for you, but it's really important that you know your worth and you put yourself first. I know that you can do this with the bee spirit being here, claiming your independence. Like, you can do something on your own. Perhaps people have told you you can't do this on your own, or like not to set your sights too high, but you can achieve something here, okay? The moon. Putting aside all fears, love, maybe about romance. Maybe you've been thinking a lot about love and what your relationship is to the word, okay, or to being in love with someone. Perhaps you are in love with someone, okay? I don't feel that you see this new love coming in, whether you're single and it's new love, or whether you're in a relationship and all of a sudden you're like pregnancy is highlighted here, or like getting engaged, okay? So that's interesting. There's definitely something changing in regards to love, but something really positive. You could already be married. Perhaps your relationship is going to the next level, but there's something definitely here about love. So if you're wanting love to come in, I feel it's right around the corner. And I'm picking up like twin flame energy, especially with all these 11s. 11, 11, 11 you have. Spirit's really urging you to go out and have more fun, to get out there. Like, don't overthink it too much. Just, you know, go and meet new people, join groups, and go out with friends, make new friends. And yeah, there's like the people that you're going to be meeting, or the people that are coming into your social circle, they're very open and equal, and like they bring a lot to the table, right? There could be some information coming in very quickly, possibly about money or legalities, possibly about a decision. It may be to do with you or another person. There could be some conflict within you about this. I feel this is a separate story, okay? And like, say if you, maybe there's a, oh, I don't want to put this out there, but if this is something you know about, then, and it's communication that you're waiting to come in for, then it's, you'll know about it, okay? If that makes sense. So if there's any legalities or signing of paperwork, anything possibly that you've forgotten about, a bill that you need to pay, I do feel it could be to do with finances, okay? Something from your past. Possibly it's somebody else. Maybe somebody else is saying, I need some money for something, and you can say no, right? You don't have to say yes. But there's some sort of information coming in that's going to require possibly you to... What is this about? Maybe it's someone from your past. Someone you've already disconnected with is possibly coming back into your life. Could be a friendship. I think you know who this is because the High Priestess has come out, okay? But I see some information or some incoming, could be a Libra, could be a Gemini, could be an air sign, okay? Basically, okay, we've got air energy here, a lot of air energy. Someone coming back from your past. This usually happens in Mercury retrograde, and Mercury now has gone direct. There could be a love interest that's coming back for the past, or an old friend that's coming back. You could be waiting to hear from someone, and if that's your story, then you're going to hear from them, okay? Yeah, it could be a relationship that went south. It could be a masculine. Could be someone that was quite controlling. Could even be like a family member, like a father figure or something, okay? But there is love coming towards you. With all that being said, okay, if anyone would like to donate to the channel, I appreciate your donations. I have had one today. Lisa is next. Space Cowboy is after Lisa. I won't be on I'll be on 111 on the screen, guys. It's had a lot of 11s, right? And then if you want to donate, I'll be on for another like 50 minutes. What message does Spirit have to impart? What do they want to bring forward? There's a lot of like, I want to just say, I'm seeing the TikTok card. Like maybe you think like, is this it? Is this all it is? This is all my life is going to be? And Spirit's saying, no, there's so much more. Like you've only just begun to live your life. There's so much more excitement, so much more energy of love and happiness and things that you can do, okay? So whereas maybe you think that something is sort of dead, done and over with, or your life is just, it is what it is right now, Lisa, this is a feeling of a lot more excitement coming in. If there's anything that you need to resolve with someone, I would want to say that you haven't done so yet, whether it be a family member. I'm also picking up German with you. I don't know if that means anything to you at all. But there's something here about really needing to bring something out in the open, even if it's within yourself. Even if you don't want to talk to this person again, you can still bring out your part of healing and what part you played in the breakdown of that relationship or whatever that was, okay? And then give it away and just say, yeah, I forgive myself for this and it's gone now, it's over. I don't have to finish anything with this person, like I've done my part of the healing, okay? So there's something maybe coming out here, okay, of shadow energy, okay? So Spirit is asking you, Lisa, to address any shadow energy or any difficulty with any other person. Like I said, you don't have to talk to this person. But once you do like release whatever you need to forgive yourself for or need to just like give that person up away, things are going to start falling into place. Spirit does reward those who do their healing. Yeah, clean it up. Clean up that energy, clear it out of your energy. Perhaps there's something still in your energy here. Perhaps by moving things or moving the energy around, I'm hearing as well, you're going to start like when we start doing things, instead of procrastinating and sitting on it, that just festers like negativity, like then it goes into I can't with the self-doubt sort of stuff. If you actually act on something, you will feel a lot lighter, you'll feel a lot happier. And that person wasn't for you either, okay? So there's someone that isn't for you. Someone could be watching you. I don't want to scare you. Make sure that you are really protecting yourself. Okay? You are blessed. I'm hearing you are blessed. Okay? There's something about your community as well, meeting new people, joining groups in your community, getting out, volunteering in your community, doing something that is going to like support your own soul's growth as well. Okay, surrender. Yeah, you need to release something here. Like I said, it could be a person. I feel there's someone possibly trying to play games with you and like they're not for you, that person, okay? They are observing you there, I do feel. Yeah, I mean, this person has to realize that sometimes life stings, that things can't always just like go their way. There's a throwing the dummy out of the cot, throwing the rattle out of the pram type of energy with this person, where they're like stomping their foot, like a childlike energy, like they want their own way. Spirit's asking you to really do some cord cutting. If you know who this person is, and you want them out of your life, believe in yourself. Believe that your life can get better. But do some cord cutting here, right? If you know who this person is, there's a need to like cut the cord from this person. Yeah, I would say do a cord cutting ceremony here and trust in the magic of that. Trust in that spell. It is sort of like a spell. Okay. What else do we have for Lisa? So there's lots of cord cutting YouTube videos, okay? They're shorts, there's lots of shorts on them, how to do it. It's not hard to do, and it would be like very beneficial. It helped me when I needed to cut somebody, it was a woman actually, out of my life, and that actually worked really well. So Spirit says, believe that there's a lot of opportunities coming your way. Believe in yourself. Make sure that you're putting money aside for a rainy day. Making sure that you are learning the lessons and writing things down. Journaling would be very good as well for you right now. You know, facing your own fears as well. Perhaps you don't want to step into anything because you're afraid that the new opportunity may bring more sort of like bad luck into your life. Spirits ask you to step over that fear, like things will line up. There was a lesson in whatever you went through, whatever heartbreak either you went through, you got clarity on that, and Spirit saying you don't have to be guarded anymore. Ten of Cups, family is very important at this time. Spirit really wants you to have fun though, to go out and have more fun, to enjoy your family, to enjoy, especially if I'm getting children as well here. I don't know if you've got children. As a need to let your guard down. You may feel very susceptible to like not knowing whether someone is like watching you or like gonna do something, but it's really like a mental prison. That's the way they want you to be. They want you to be afraid. So fast moving energy here. You have a lot of spiritual strength around you as well, okay? So just know that you are protected. Maybe you're doing a lot of research online lately. There's something very strongly here about putting yourself first, doing some things, nice things for yourself, possibly traveling. I do see a masculine in your future as well. And when you do this work here with this cord cutting and also like take, you know, going within your shadow energy and sort of like, I'm seeing you like pull out all the decay and rot of your soul sort of thing. It's not a very nice image, but with like a spoon, you're like digging down within your own spirit, like all the things that possibly have festered there even since childhood. So that can talk about healing as well there, that spirits just show me, and then give that away. I feel a very fast moving energy coming towards you, okay? Or even travel, especially with the Page of Wands being there and the World, yeah? Okay. Stay focused, remain focused on your goals and your dreams, and excuse me, a connection of a new soulmate coming in. I do see that happening for you. The bottom of the deck, what you need to know, what you don't see coming, is the Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. Soulmate, new, exciting, attracted to you energy with the Two of Cups. Very nice, okay? So I do see that coming in the future. All right. I won't be on all morning, guys. I've only got 40 minutes left. If you want to donate, you can be next. If you want a longer reading, if you want to take advantage of the private readings, you can email me. I'm doing half price reads for one more day only, okay? Space Cowboy, post your question. Let's see what's here for you. 40 minutes left, guys. Is there anyone around you secretly interested in you? I would say yes, especially with this card. This is all about seduction. This is about seduction, right? Let the allure of the mythical siren seduce your curiosity. So there's something like someone is curious about you. Magic awaits. Interesting. So whoever is interested in you, whoever's got their eye on you, if this is coming up, is going to, like, you are going to be able to see it. There's something here about, like, you're very alluring or mythical or magical to somebody. Somebody will want to bend over backwards for you in your life and make sure, like, your every whim is sort of catered for here. And it's time. I feel it's time that love came into your life. The Judgment card talks about a rebirth, a reset, a start in love for you, a new start. I think you feel like there's a lot of competition around you, and I'm laughing because I'm not laughing at you, but it's not true. Or possibly there is, like, yeah, there's always going to be competition from others. I feel that there's a need for you to look at your feminine side here, which is your intuition and the gentleness and the kindness. Show that side of yourself when meeting new people, instead of being like all like masculine and like I'm the man type of energy. Okay, there's like a transformation going on within you here in regards to that, connecting with your divine feminine as a masculine. Okay, so maybe have a look at research on how to do that as a masculine. How can you do that? So we've got Virgo, Scorpio energy. Let's see if there's any specific person. We've got Capricorn energy. There is someone coming in that's going to be very matching for you, very equal to you. There's somebody that does want to get to know you, I want to say. There's two very different sides. To you and to everybody, but to you, it's very important that you really like understand your shadow side and any fears that you have, okay? With the Hermit and the Devil, they're very different energies, the Hermit and the Devil. There's that loner type of energy, someone who's just like keeps plodding along, following their dreams. Then you've got that Devil, that Capricorn, that wants to come out of you, that like, I want to say like alluring side, right? Let's just say it like that. You know what I mean. I can only say so many things on YouTube. Someone's coming in, I feel, that is matching these two different sides to you. I don't think you think about that too much either, that you have like two different sides here. And there she is, the Empress, very nice. Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, it's something who is observing you, who has their eye on you. The Page of Swords, or maybe you're going to have your eye on them. Okay, and the Ace of Wands is like new passion, excitement, growth within a relationship. I feel that you really want this. I think that you've possibly created this or manifesting this in. You have the Twin Flame card, the Magician at the bottom of the deck as well, okay, as the Eight of Cups, which is going towards this 9 that's already here. So there is a female in your near future. I want to say your near future, definitely in 2025, possibly in the next 3 months, okay? The only thing I would say is not to, like, make sure that you do have your own life, you're doing your own things. Just because you have another person, you don't have to be completely dependent upon them for their happiness. I do this for myself, right? For you guys too. My partner's not really interested in it. It's something I do. He does his stuff, okay? It's about having your own thing as well, okay? Or finding a hobby that you like to do for yourself. But there's a soul contract coming in, yes. Don't be too clingy or needy. Enjoy this person, get to know them, get to know their friends, all right? They may be a bit emotionally closed to start with. But I think in time, like, things will work out. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Space Cowboy. Country, you're next. We've got about half an hour, guys, left on the live today. If you want to jump the queue to get your reading done next, you can do so. Country is here, and then Lolita. We have Anne, Jasmine, Queen, Elaine, Farida, AA, and Shiriyamshi. Whether Shiriyamshi is still here or not, I don't know. Okay. Thank you, Queen. Roberto, I will not be able to get to Roberto today, unfortunately. Country is next. Country, post your question. What's going on? Country, post your question, please. Country. I'd love an energy check in between Antoine and Antoine and I. How is he feeling about me romantically? Okay. That Fool energy is coming through. I don't know if it's going to come out again. I got the bike ride card before. Let's just keep shuffling, see if it comes out. So this new start, or just needing to go with the flow, especially with that energy, needing to not force things. There is the moon type of energy with that card as well, like you know, you don't know sort of what's coming and need to sort of like face the fact that you're not sure of something, but you're just going to do it anyway. Come on, one card, Spirit, please. Thank you. I started I started listing dollar signs for you when I was waiting for your question. There's something here about finances for you, money, and now we've just got the money magic card. Maybe you want to do a money spell. I don't know if you're struggling with money at the moment, or whether there's money coming into you, okay? What's your relationship with money? Because money is coming through for you, country. Like, what's your relationship with finances right now? How do you view money? Do you just save and save and save and just like look at it like what's that fairy tale where, or the dragon, they sit on this mountain of money but don't touch it, and you know, they just want to have it, okay? Interesting. That's what I'm sort of seeing. That's vision I'm seeing, okay? So limiting beliefs about finances are coming out. Interesting. I know your questions about love. Let's have a look and see what's here about Antoine and you romantically. What is he feeling about country? He feels the same way as you do. Spirit's showing me immediately with this card. Well, it depends, Melody. I mean, as long as you're not hurting anyone else. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. What did I say about money? What is going on with finances with you? Okay. There's a lot about here about money, okay. It's not really coming out about Antoine, but let's put this into a love context. I think that this person, and Spirit just said he's a good catch, or he would be a good catch. I think that he possibly has a lot of stuff going on, maybe in his career right now, maybe he's working really hard. I think that he's willing to put the hard work into the relationship with you. I think that he's still like, it may not be like a serious grounded energy, but it would be good to have fun with this person. Maybe this person wants to have some fun with you, okay? 3 of Wands, Death, 3 of Swords in the reverse. They are still getting over something possibly from their past. I wouldn't say they'd want a serious relationship. They want some lighthearted fun. I feel that this could grow into something though, like very beautiful in the future. I feel that they may still be going through a period of healing or heartbreak from the past though. So I don't know if you know whether this person was in a relationship and had a breakup or whatever, okay? Yeah, the Devil. I don't know whether, yeah, there was definitely a breakdown in a relationship for them in the past that they're still ultimately trying to heal from. I think that this person would love to have a friendship, even a romance, but nothing too serious at this point. Maybe they're still trying to get over this. I wouldn't say this person, just like the difficult energy that they had to deal with, or the difficult situation they had to deal with this person that they've left behind. I don't feel that they're with them anymore, but they may be on an energetic level attached in some sort of way. 2 of Cups in the reverse, Page of Wands, 3 of Swords tells me that this, especially with the Devil being here, tells me that it's been hard for them to move forward. And there's possibly a third party issue with that in the past. There's a little bit of confusion in regards to emotions. They're not ready for love, okay? I wouldn't say they're not ready to fall. I would say they're not ready to fall in love and have like a full-blown relationship with anyone, you or anyone, because they're still going through some sort of like narrative within themselves, you know, healing how they talk to themselves, especially about, am I good enough? Maybe this person really put them down or put them in a place of low self-esteem or worth because of what they did, okay? Maybe you don't even know about this. This person is trying to nourish themselves right now. They're trying to put themselves first. They're emotionally confused a little bit. You do have a soul contract with this person though, but it may take a little bit of time. You're going to have to be patient because this person is going through some sort of like healing from the past. I'm finding it very hard to release the energy of this other person, okay? I think that person's already broken up though with them, or it could be a recent breakup, okay? All right, Anne is next, or Lolita. If they're not here, Jasmine is after that. And then we have Queen. I will be leaving the feed in 25 minutes, guys. I'm very strict on my times. I have to be. Otherwise I just stay on here all day. Thanks, country. Lolita. I don't know what your, I don't know whether your problem's to do with another person or money or work, or I'm picking up some sort of career issue, possibly your work. Maybe it's finances, maybe it's a home situation. It's something to do with either work or a home situation where you're feeling like, oh, I've got to get out of my apartment, or I don't have enough money to pay my rent, or like there's a panic here. There's a panic type of energy, okay? We won't mind if you stay on all day. Yeah, Queen, I can't though. I can't though. Okay. All right, let's have a look and see what's here. There is an unexpected journey ahead of you in regards to this, in regards to a financial situation or a career situation, where it's possibly something that's going to catch you off guard, something that you didn't expect. But there's definitely more balance coming in. Remember, we have Jupiter coming into the cosmos in the end of May for 18 months, which will bring out a lot of love, a lot of luck, a lot of good fortune. We haven't had the Wheel of Fortune today come out. I do feel that with hard work, I'm also seeing like the chocolate wheel, you know, when they spin the wheel and it stops on, you know, like the Wheel of Fortune type of thing, but it's like, it's stood up, which is called the chocolate wheel where I live, where I'm from, okay? Which talks about gambling, it talks about needing to maybe take a risk on something, but you are in for an unexpected journey, but a positive journey. Let's see if the wheel comes out. That would be really good, Lilita, for you, okay? Show me the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit, if there's something coming up. There's some difficult times coming to an end here. Perhaps there's a masculine in your environment. It could be a professor. It could be a boss at work that is going to be helping you and supporting you get through something or get to the next level of something, I'm hearing, okay? So I do feel that there is support around you, especially from a masculine. There could be competition. You could feel like there's a lot of competitive energy. There could be a lot of people that are like disgruntled around you, or you're just feeling like there's a lot of conflict energy. Just be careful who you're like associating with, whether they're good for your energy or not, okay? So yeah, I'm picking up career here. Your focus will be your growth. Whatever you want to put your energy and effort into will grow into something. This is you. You're shown here as the Queen of Wands. I feel that you are very good at whatever it is you're doing, whether you're studying or whether this is your career. You can like save more money. You can focus a little bit more on your finances or what you have. Maybe you don't have a lot, but focus on what you have. There is a lot of, I'm picking up a lot of support around you, all right? So a lot of masculines and possible feminines, okay, that are supporting you. I don't know if you're studying law or doing law or working in an office to do with legalities. Perhaps there's paperwork that you need to sign. There's that Wheel of Fortune, and I saw that, right? There it is. So this transit in Jupiter for the next 18 months is a lot of luck and good fortune in career, finances, or study. All right. So there's a need here to focus heavily on what it is you want. Bring your dreams real. Do the research that you need to do. Get and receive support about you. Don't have this lack of mentality. You do have enough. Put yourself first. Okay? When you put yourself first, others will. There's a contract that you may be signing. You may be in the third year of something, or the third year of work, career, or study, okay? There is also an offer coming up, possibly from somebody you know from the past or somebody you know now. Okay, there's something really strong here about the number 3 or 3 years. So I don't know if that means anything to you, okay? Whatever you messed up on, I'm just reading the feed now, will be put right. You do have the justice energy, okay? Maybe you did mess up on something, but there's a lot of support around you. Like, get the support that you can get in at your job or at your place of study. There is a lot of resource available to you, okay? Okay. Jasmine or Queen, post your question. I've got 20 minutes left. General in love. Queen, are you single or coupled? Sorry, I can't remember everybody's story. Queen, are you single or coupled? Let's see what's here for you, Queen. What Spirit wants you to know today. Okay, we have, ooh, the Green Witch. I like her. She's Empress energy. She's very self-assured. It's really important that you're, because Mercury has gone direct today, right? Or will tomorrow if you're in the US. It's very important to know that every decision you make is very significant in your life right now. It's very important that you make the right decisions and be very intentional for them. So like, know what you want, make your mind up and go after it energy, okay? Very Empress energy, okay? So you can relate that to any area of your life, right? Or just in general. Do everything with intentionality. Let's have a look. Ooh, we have the Knight of Wands showing up immediately. This is like this is energy of like intimacy. You wanting a lot of passion in your life. You're wanting romance. You're wanting fun. You're wanting someone to take you somewhere or go somewhere with someone. Like you want it all in regards to romance, yeah? And you're waiting here. It's like you're waiting for this person. There's something about being intentional though. Like if you do especially have someone that you have your eye on, Queen, like there's no more waiting anymore. Spirit's giving you the green light to go towards them. You know, ask them out, ask them if, call them, text them, whatever. Let them know you're interested. Don't worry about competition or other people out there, or that you don't have the goods or something like that to give. You have a lot of passion to give. You've got the sun here, very, very nice. I think that's the first time the sun has come out. You've got the Fool. Spirit's saying to really like go after what you want or who you want here, basically. Let's see if there's anyone specific. Show me someone specific. There is a fear though, right? There's a fear with you that if you open up emotionally, you may be rejected. Don't worry about the rejections. Where there's 10 rejections, there's one offer that will be accepted. So it's really important that you don't worry about the rejections. If someone isn't for you, they're just not for you. If someone is not attracted, or you're not attracted to, you can't be attracted to every single person in the world, right? And there's the Empress, really nice, okay. There's a lot of growth here in regards to love. There's a lot you have to give. I think, and you have this deep knowing. Spirit says you already know the answer to your question, okay? I do feel that there's possibly a new person coming in. We talked about this yesterday. There could be someone coming in that's emotionally unavailable. They're coming in as the Page. Page of Cups is like, they're coming in all romantic, but they can't keep it up. Like they can't continue to keep up being like that, all right? They're not ready to move forward into a serious relationship. They're not ready to level up in any sort of way. I'm getting the number 22 as well. That may mean something to you. Maybe the person that you're thinking about is 22. If they are, they're not the person for you, okay? That's just like a, yeah. But there is a soul contract here with someone. We've got Gemini, which is Nick. Nick possibly didn't want to make a decision. Maybe this is Nick that we're talking about. I don't know who's 22, but I feel that there's someone that is 22 around you. I think you're manifesting Nick, okay? We have all these pages. I have a feeling that I got pages for you. I don't know. I got the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups for someone yesterday. These two cards came out together. I don't know if it's for you. Maybe you can tell me if it was. I can't remember. Of course, everybody's story. There is a soul contract here and a rebirth in a relationship with someone. But there's still a lot of like immature energy about them, okay? Or both of them. The opportunity is here that you will have a relationship with someone. There's a lot of physical attraction to a particular person. You know who this is, or this person is coming in. I feel that they're like maybe a little older than you. There's an equal balance, successful relationship. I'm not sure whether these two masculines, Nick and Chris, Sean, I don't know who he is, but I'm not sure the people in your life, like I'm not sure that the masculines that you're dealing with, that either of them are mature enough for you, okay, on a mental level, whether they're 80 years old or 20 years old, okay. I know lots of younger males that are very mature for their age, and lots of older men that are just still like have this Peter Pan syndrome, okay. So there's somebody here, I think there's two masculines that are definitely too immature for you, but that there is one that's a strong person for you, someone that's there for you, that would be there for you through stuff that happened to you and your heartbreaks and things like that. I don't know if you know, is Sean's star sign. Anyway, we have Scorpio, Aries and Leo. We have Gemini here and Pisces. There's a need here to refocus your energy on your dreams, on your goals, on your money, on your work. When you refocus your energy and pull your energy away from another person, completely detach, not in a playing games way, but in a like I have my own life type of way, that's when your person's going to come in. They could be the Aquarius as well. I think that you've got options here. I think maybe the ball is in your court as well. Gemini, Pisces and Aquarius all came out there. You may need a private reading to be able to look at each one of those energies. We don't have time for that today, unfortunately. Elaine, post your question. So yeah, I mean, one of these people I feel is like the right person for you. It's not being like very like blatant in that reading, like who it is or who, you know, who it is. Aquarius was sticking out a little bit more for me though. Okay. General for Elaine. I'll be leaving the feed in 10 minutes, guys. I hope you had a good time today. If you're still online waiting for a reading, if you want to donate, you can do so to get a reading. Elaine, let's see what's here. So this Judgment card is coming up a lot. Mercury has gone direct. We are now given the green light to act on things, to not procrastinate anymore. The last, well, nearly the last card in the tarot and the first of the majors has come out for you, Elaine. So being able to now really work on your creation, creating your life the way you want it, keeping your thoughts positive, moving into a different dimension, a different paradigm shift is here for you. Really nice energy. Very, very important time for you to bring about, look at this, the High Priestess, the Magician. So your spiritual focus needs to be here to help you transcend to this next level of being, of living, of acting, of creating, of transmuting any negative thoughts into positive things. Your power of manifestation is very high right now. Let's pull some oracle cards. We also have the Hermit and the Lovers. This is what's coming towards you. Something you possibly don't see coming, or a relationship that you don't see coming. Your focus could very much be on love and as well as your career right now, okay? Things are going to start really falling into place for you, all right? Really start falling into line. Go the distance with something or someone here. It will work out well for you if you do, okay? And a lot of happiness coming your way. I think a lot of this is in love, because we do have the soulmate energy at the bottom of the deck. Whether there's love in your life right now, Elaine, or someone's going to contact you or open up, I do feel that you've manifested this person in. I feel that they're coming in really, really strongly. Your powers of spirituality are super high right now, okay? Really, 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 really high. So just make sure that your thoughts are positive and your vibe is high to bring in positivity, okay, and positive people and positive situations. All your cards are majors. This is like really, really cool. You've definitely been given the green light to really follow your dreams with love, with your career, with your spirituality. Things are going to start falling into place. You know, don't expect things to happen overnight, but they will happen. Like, go the distance, keep at something, and like there's like an end goal of happiness. I don't think we have many of those pivotal end goal points in our life where we go, you know, the peak of the mountain. I don't think we have that many. I think there's only like a handful of those points through our life. The rest of it is learning. The rest of it is learning, processing, and trying our very best. Okay. I will see you next time. Thank you for being here today. I hope that you all have an amazing week. I will be on and off through the week. It will not be in the PM though, it will be in the AM. So I'll try my very best to post those times. But when I'm at work, I just sometimes just go, I have got to get online and just have a feeling to jump on. So most people don't get really any warnings. Okay, Queen, if you'd like a reading, please send me an email and I'll send you that through via email. Remember, it's probably easier or cheaper if you want a more extended reading. I am available to do it today. Yes, I will get it to you in the next 6 hours if you send me an email, anyone. Okay, I will do a reading for you. So $25 US for 30 minutes and $40 US for an hour. If you want to jump on that half price readings today, that is it. I will not be opening those half price readings till mid-year again. I just thought I'd do that. I got quite a few private readings which I finished, which I was really happy about, and I, you know, of course appreciated the donations. I will be on this week, but I will be on only in the mornings, okay? And it won't be every day. So I will see you online. Have an amazing night, everyone. Love you guys. Bye.